What's up, y'all? It's your girl Maury, and I am back with another hairstyle. Today we will be installing these faux locks. I got these off of Amazon. I will have everything linked below in my description box. But before we even get into this video, I need you to hit that subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, like this video up, talk to me in the comments, let me know what you think about this style and other style recommendations that you would like to see me do. Now let's get into this hairstyle. So I did already go ahead and do the back of my hair just for the purposes of the length of this video, but now we are on to the front. I did start off with just making sure that my middle part is parted evenly, correctly, nice and crisp and clean. It really didn't take me that long to do the back of my hair. The longest part, or the most time consuming part to do the back of my hair, was pre-parting it, and mainly because I can't see the back of my head, and as you can see, I don't have a mirror behind me, so I pretty much was just trying to feel my way to make sure that the lines are straight and nice and clean. And for the most part, I did a good job, and installing these locks were super easy. So now that I have my middle part all sectioned out, I'm gonna go ahead and put one side up, and then we're gonna pre-part the other side. I did about 4 rows on each side, and I highly suggest when doing this hairstyle, whether you're doing braids, faux locks, any type of single braid or anything hairstyle, I feel like it's important to pre-part and just get all of that out the way, because like I said before, the most time consuming part is pre-parting the hair. So yeah, and I didn't do I didn't do small parts when doing this style. I wanted the parts kind of like medium to big, just because I have a lot of hair and I wasn't about to be sitting here all day and doing my hair. To do this whole hairstyle, it probably took me, if we don't count the pre-parting in the back, it probably took me about 4 hours, and that's really not bad to be doing all of these single pieces like on your own, no help. And I took about, like, I think I took 2 breaks in between, one break to eat and then another break to like use the bathroom and stretch my legs and everything like that. So yeah, I'm just going ahead and pre-parting it. As you can see, I did 4 rows, and I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side, 4 rows.
Don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna, but can't stand to see me walk out the door. Don't try.
Okay, so we have our whole section all pre-parted out. This is how the twists are looking. These are the faux locks that I'm using. They're like bohemian, I guess, faux locks, and I also got the Cuban twist hair off of Amazon too. I'm gonna use Shine Jam just to clean up my parts and also moisturize my scalp. I actually like Shine Jam when I do braids and stuff, because I don't know, I use it, it's kind of like a grease. It keeps my scalp moisturized, and once it dries up or anything like that, like, it doesn't turn white or anything, and it smells really good. So now we're just gonna go through each section, and I'm just gonna part as I see fit. I am taking my edges out and making sure that I am not doing like my edges with this hairstyle, because if you have faux locks before, you know that, when wrapping the hair and everything, it can become really tight. And yeah, I just got these edges back because they broke off a little bit when I was wearing wigs and everything like that, and we want to maintain them. So I did go ahead and separate that from my hair, and I'm just going to go ahead and go through the section and do little box braids so that I can be ready to install the locks. Now, I want to disclaim, when doing your single braids before you install the locks, I will highly suggest that you don't braid it close to your scalp. I say this because when you install your faux locks and you start wrapping the little Cuban twist around the actual locks, it's going to be a little bit tight, and also you're gonna have to like take the crochet needle, pull it through and everything like that. But you just don't want the initial braid to be tight, because when you wrap the hair around, it's already going to tighten up. And if you braid your single braid tight and then wrap the hair around it, it's going to hurt. Your scalp is going to be sore. And this is supposed to be a protective style. We don't want to have any pulling or any damage to the scalp or creating any unnecessary sores. So when I do my single box braids, I braid it at the top, but I'm just not braiding it tight. And also, I'm not really braiding the braids all the way down. I leave the ends out a little bit. It really doesn't need to be perfect, because all of this is going to be covered up anyway once we install the locks.
Bend that ass over, doors, you bring it back. I'm a big dog tryna eat the kitty cat. I'ma slide in the way it fit. I can tell we match. All up on my racks, hella cheese. I don't for rats. Big crib in Hollywood, I don't even that. Come relax, let it attack. Get you on the act. Take a look with the pop, wipe the pain away. You see, and it's tighter than a virgin, like McDonald's say. I love when you give it, and I love when you don't. Hit me with the grease, sometimes you won't. You told me don't with no bitch, you know. You got it, yeah, you got it, baby. Bust it on the floor. I keep it juicy, I eat that lunch. She keep that booty booty. Yeah. She keep that pump. That knows she beauty. Yeah. If you could see it from the
Okay guys, and this is the end of me prepping my hair. I did go through each row in each section, put some box braids or single braids, whatever you guys want to call it. And now we're at the top, and I promise you, I would highly suggest that you do it in this order, in this method. It just makes it so much easier, and the installation process of the locks so much faster, because once you have it pre-parted and all braided out, now all you have to do is install each lock and wrap it around. And that honestly is the easiest part. The most time consuming part is doing the parting and the braiding. To install the locks, I'm taking the crochet needle and putting it through the loop on the lock. Then I'm going to hook the needle on the end of the braid and pull it through the loop. Once I pull it through the loop, I'm then going to take the crochet needle and put it through the top of the braid by the root, and then hook the end of the braid and pull it through, as you can see here. And then I just pull it and measure it. I don't want the braid to grow to like pull too long, because we need just enough room just to wrap it and hide our actual natural hair. Now I'm taking the Cuban twist hair and I measure it out as long as my actual natural braid is, and taking the rest of the excess hair, and then I'm just taking my time and wrapping it around. And this is where I say where it gets tight, because you want to pull it a little bit tight at the top just to make sure that the hair is secured. And when you're wrapping around, be sure to make sure that you're not doing a twist. You're just taking it and just raveling it around. And then I'm just going to go ahead and ravel it all the way down. The Cuban twist is like a kinky texture hair, so sometimes it may get tangled. So every once in a while I'm going through and I'm just detangling it, running my fingers through it. And then once I get it all the way down to where my hair is covered, I like to just bring it back up to the top, going towards my root. And then once I get to the end, I'm just going to do a knot, pull it through, and then that's pretty much it. I like to just rub it out a little bit, or fuzz it out. I don't really know what to call it, but as you can see here, I just rub it through my hands just to make it look a little more natural, and everything just falls into place. So I'm just going to explain it again. I take the crochet needle and I'm putting it through the loop on the lock. And then I'm going to take the needle and I'm going to hook it onto the end of the braid. Once I get it on there, I pull the braid through the loop. Then I'm taking the crochet needle, putting it through the top of the braid by my scalp. It was getting a little tangled here, but that's gonna happen. So then I take the end of the braid, put it on the loop, and I'm going to pull the braid through. When I pull it through, I'm just evening it out, and my hair was a little bit long, so I kind of folded it at least like 2 times. Then I'm going to take the Cuban twist hair and I put it as long as where my natural hair stops, and I'm just going to ravel it and wrap it around. And like I said, you want to pull it a little tight at the root just so that everything stays secure and your hair is fully covered. That is the whole point of this hairstyle. It is a protective hairstyle and you want to make sure that your hair is completely covered. And I'm just going to do that throughout this whole section. So I'm just going to go ahead and let it play and let you guys watch how I do it. If you have any questions about how to do it or unsure of my explanation, just drop a comment or ask me in the comments and I will answer back and try to explain it a little more thoroughly.
Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different. You must be made for me. Patience is everything. In and out, in and out, in and out. Arguing, trifling, difficult. Baby, more. I don't know why you love me. You got it bad for me, babe. I don't so glad that I can have this, baby. Nobody else true. Nobody else made this move. Nobody else had a clue what I could do, what I could do. The right amount of love, right amount of trust, right amount of dick. Right amount of slapping me up. Think that I'm going to fit. Right amount of play. Right amount of talking to me. Oh, yeah. Feel it in my heart, feel it in my soul, feel it in my body. My body feels that I got you to know. We'll never fall out of love. Choo. I don't wanna fight.
Okay, y'all, and we made it through. We are on the last lock of this section. These look so good. It looks natural. Of course, you know they're fake, but it looks natural. My hair is completely covered, and I just love this style as a protective style. My parts look clean. Everything is nice and crisp. So I did go to bed, but the next morning I woke up and I'm just going to do my edges. I'm using my Tyche by Nickak Edge control, and we're just gonna take the time now to lay these edges down, because you know, once you do the edges and you get the edges nice and laid and looking pretty and swooped all different kind of ways, it just really brings the style together. So I didn't do the other side on camera because, you know, you guys really don't need to see all of that, and I know you're not gonna sit and watch it. But in total, I started pre-parting the back of my hair at, I want to say 3:30, 4 o'clock, and by the time I did the last lock on the other side, I finished around, I want to say like 11:45. So if we take away the pre-parting time, I started at 4 and ended at 11:45. That's really not bad. Like, it really didn't take that long. It really was an easy process installing these locks. I will drop it down in the description box of where I got these locks from. And guys, I was really impulsive with this hairstyle because literally this was on a Saturday and I was laying in my bed and I got tired of doing my natural hair. I didn't feel like, you know, going to the hair store or anything like that. And I ordered these locks maybe about a year ago. Ordered them, never installed them, and forgot about them. And then I was just laying in the bed. It was like, oh, I still have those locks, so let me just go install those. Like, I'm very impulsive with my hair. As before, you guys know I am a DIY girly, and honestly 4 hours is not bad. I put some music on, I watch a TV show, and you really can get through it fast. So yeah guys, and this is how the edges are coming out. It just really, the edges just bring everything together. It's so cute. I love it. Okay y'all, and this is how the style came out. It's a little tight right now, but this is so cute. I love how the hair looks. I was gonna add some more curly pieces in it, but I changed my mind because I just didn't want too much. I kind of wanted something a little more calmer. Sometimes the boho hair could be a lot of maintenance, and I'm gonna be in the gym and stuff, and I just needed something that I could just pull up, pull out the way, easy maintenance. So this is how the hair came out. I can style it different ways. I can pull it over to the side if I want. I can do, ooh, it's a little tight, but I can do like a half up, half down situation. If I want to pull it up in a ponytail, I can pull it up in a ponytail. Edges is laid, parts are crispy. Yeah, so I started doing my hair maybe around, I started pre-parting around like 3 o'clock, and that probably took me some time. So let's just say I started like actually doing the locks around like 4 o'clock, and I was done around like 11:30, 12 a.m. I did take like 2 short breaks, but that wasn't bad timing. I feel like I got it done pretty fast, very easy to install. So yeah, this will be my hairstyle. I don't know, I'm gonna try to keep it in for a month, but knowing me, I don't know, I just like to, I get impulsive with my hair, so we'll see. But yeah guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys like this style. I hope I gave you enough information so you can try this at home. I will link the locks and the hair that I got in the description box below because it was very affordable. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, like this video up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.